Hello, my creepy peeps. It's time for week 2 of my October daily. My dog is, of course, per the usual, acting crazy, so there'll probably be a million stops in this. But I know that we stopped on day 8, so I think we're just gonna jump right into the next part of the next week. And yeah, so let's see. Day 9. Day 9's prompt was create a page of Halloween masks. And I had this die cut that said, "A mask tells more than a face," which is a quote from Oscar Wilde. And I also had these die cuts that I had ordered on Etsy before I had a Cricut of masks. Hold on, it just occurred to me something. Sorry about that. I accidentally left the baby gate open and the dog was in a place in the house he's not supposed to be in. So that was my bad. Anyway, so I had all these like masquerade looking masks that were cut out of black cardstock that I purchased on Etsy. And I just took things out of my stash to decorate them. This is something I just found out about. It's called Cosmic Shimmer. Comes in a bunch of Aurora flakes. Comes in a bunch of colors. You have to buy the glue to go with it. But you can literally, like, this is a different color of it, as is this blue one down here. You literally, like, it's like gold leaf, but it's like multicolor leaf. So I thought that was cool. So I covered 3 of them with that, different colors, and then I used some trims that I had in my stash and some flowers and some leaves and some lace. And this is just like shaker bits that I put the same glue that I had used for this down. This, like I said, this requires a special glue, but I figured if it held this down, it would hold these down. And just covered this with the shaker bits and some lace and some sparkles. So that is my page of masks for day 9. Day 10. Create your own Halloween poem centered around trick-or-treaters. Okay, so when I got this book, it had this pocket. I thought the pocket was cute, so I just cut a couple mini tags to put in it. This tag was actually up in here, but I wanted to use a trick-or-treat bag because the poem's supposed to be about trick-or-treaters. So I cut a trick-or-treat bag out using my Cricut out of some paper. I think it was a printable that I had from Release the Craftin'. And yeah, so here's my tag, and let me read you my poem. Deep in the night we seek our treats, to plead for candy on our streets. From house to house for sweets to eat, every candy bowl we do deplete. Screamed for different kinds of sweets with sing-song threats of misdeeds. Wearied children treat bags replete. Finally our chosen task complete with memories so bittersweet of trick-or-treat. So that was my poem. And then just basically, you know, stuff from my stash. Decorated the page with some cut-aparts and some stickers and printables. So yeah, that is day 10. Day 11 says, Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Fill a page with spooky, oogie googly eyes. Hold on 1 minute, the dog is acting up. So sorry, nothing like a break every 3 seconds during your video to take the dog out. Okay, so this was Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? So it basically said to cover a page with googly eyes. I had received this paper and some Happy Mail. It's just eyes. And I had received these eyeballs in a Target dollar spot. I don't know what they call it now. Eye of Newt bottle. And they matched it perfectly. So I put them on there. They're dimensional. These were printables that I put like clear cabochons on, and then just some good old Dollar Tree googly eyes. And then I said, Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? So when I thought about an entire page of eyeballs, I wondered where I would ever find enough different kinds. Turns out I had no problem. Apparently, I had a lot of eyeballs in my stash. So, that is my page of eyeballs for day 11. Day 12. It says, you are a chef. Create a meal for Frankenstein's monster. Uh-oh. Did I glue the tag in? No. Good. Okay, so here's the tag. It's like a wizard stirring a cauldron. This is a cauldron. I think I got this off Pinterest. This cauldron I got off Pinterest, but the things in the cauldron were stuff out of my stash. So I said, if I were the chef creating Frankenstein's monster's meal, it would be made in a cauldron. It would contain poison mushrooms, ghosts, voodoo dolls, frogs, bats, pumpkins, fall leaves, tombstones, and skeleton parts. Yummy, no? So that is my recipe, and here are all the things listed in my recipe: the leaves, the pumpkin, the bats, the bone skeletons, tombstones, mushrooms and ghosts, and the voodoo doll. So that is my day 12. Day 13. The prompt says, you're trapped in a scary movie. What's your weapon and what's your plan to survive to the end? So my weapon, when I went searching for weapons online, was this like scythe, and it was shaped like a skeleton. I found it on Pinterest. It's very, very cool. And I thought, well, if I'm gonna have a weapon, I've got to have armor. So I found some armor that I thought was really cool. Helmet, breastplate, leggings. These are like woven of metal, and like, I don't know, this kind of looks like something you wear when you play football, but at any rate. And then my tags say spooky armor, and this says, so I don't know if I consider it a scary movie, but I was thinking more like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Can't think of anything scarier than orcs coming at me. So my plan would be, my weapon would be this skeleton scythe and armor. And my survival plan would actually be to hide from the orcs and not go anywhere near that dang quest that they go on. But, so that is, like I said, I don't know that it would be a scary movie, but that would be my plan. And I honestly, the orcs are really freaking scary. So, hopefully to survive to the end. I just wouldn't go on the journey. If choice be told, I would love to just live in his little hobbit house. It was amazing. So that is what I would do if I was trapped in a scary movie. Day 14. Grave robbers. Someone has stolen your most precious item from your grave. What would you rise from the dead to get back? So I said this to my boyfriend, and he's like, you literally don't go anywhere without your iPad. You take it to work to listen to music. You take it to bed to listen to ASMR. You're sitting here every moment of the day with it on, even if it's just for, background noise. So he's right. It's my iPad. So what I did was I cut out a little coffin here with my Cricut, and I found some hands holding an iPad, and they're coming up out of the coffin because somebody stole my iPad and I want it back. And then I made this iPad shaker. It says YouTube and Netflix, and then here's the on-off button. And then this was actually on the page, but I really liked it, as was this, but I just added the spider web and the pumpkin and my prompt. And then I said, I quizzed my family on what they thought I would crawl out of my grave to retrieve. The unanimous answer was my iPad. I'm really a YouTube junkie, and if it's not that, it's Netflix, Disney Plus, or Hulu. I use it at work. I use it at play. Even when I sleep, it's on playing ASMR. So there you go. It's my iPad. I wonder, if I'll be buried with my iPad. Anyway, that was my day 14. Day 15 is my prompt. My prompt is, if Halloween were a drink, what would be in it? And then I put a prompt that says, drink up witches and let's get sheet-faced Ha ha ha, get it, has a ghost on it. So initially, I was just looking for Halloween glasses for my page, and I found some really, really cool ones on Etsy. But I really don't need them because I have a million trillion china and cups and glasses, and literally no one ever comes to my house, so I rarely ever even use them. And I'm not a big drinker. However, I do love me a mixed drink on occasion. So what I decided was that I was going to actually do drinks that I wanted to try that I saw on the internet for Halloween. Here's my other tag, by the way. And so I said, though I'm sure this prompt was not intended for real life Halloween drinks, I'm not at all a drinker. I came across so many fun drinks I wanted to try while researching this prompt, and they became the focus of my page. Drinks that sound amazing. A zombie brain cocktail, vampire punch, poison apple teeny, I think. Pumpkin spice margaritas. That sounds amazing. Purple people eater, black magic martini, black widow cocktail, and caramel apple martini. And then I actually wrote down the witch's heart, which is a drink, and it's a jigger of apple brandy or apple vodka, 1 teaspoon of grenadine, 2 jiggers of shimmery purple liqueur, which is basically vodka with that shimmery powder, mica powder in it that you can luster dust, the kind you can eat. Powdered dry ice, topped with a strawberry skewered through with a swizzle stick. So it looks like the witch's heart is skewered. So I thought that was cool. And, if I had a bunch of booze in my house, which I never, ever, ever do, but hey, I would love to try some of these drinks. It's funny because neither my boyfriend or I are huge drinkers. I mean, we'll go to a party or, a wedding or something. We'll have a couple drinks, but we're not let's get flagged on the weekend kind of people. And, I just thought it would be fun. I think it would be fun just to mix up these drinks and try them. Of course, I'm the cheapest date on the face of the planet, so I'd be on my butt after about 1.5. But anyway, so that is what would be in my Drink Up Witches drink list. 16. Create a Halloween ransom note. Basically cut out letters from books and magazines. So here's my ransom note. It says, Halloween, if you want no tricks, give me treats. So that's my ransom note, and I cut it out of just papers I had laying around here on my desk. And I made this tag, which has my favorite rubber stamp image of all times, which I embossed. And this was a wooden coffin. I just covered it with embossing powder, put a metal skeleton on it, had this little piece that said bite me, and this bat. I just pulled his shiny middle off with my finger. There we go. Okay, so that was day 16, and that is as far as I got, because today is the 14th? 15th? Today's the 15th. So that is as far as I got. It was day 16. I went a little bit ahead because that's what I do. And yeah, so let me know what you like. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're doing with your October daily, and if you're putting it up somewhere, let me know where so I can take a peek at it, because I think October dailies are the most fun dailies you could ever possibly do. So, I also wanted to show you guys this. I got this Hocus Pocus stamp from Ulta. It's part of the ColourPop collection, and basically it stamps a spider. Isn't that cute? So yeah, thought that was cool, and I thought I wanted to share. So that is that. Anyway, so I'm done for this week, and I will talk to y'all later, and I hope you're all staying safe. Oh, I got my COVID booster because I was a Pfizer girl. And I got my booster yesterday. And I feel absolutely fine. I just felt a little tired last night, but God knows I might have felt tired anyways. So, anyway, if you are offered a booster and you need it, I hope that you get it so that you stay safe and be kind to each other. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Love ya. Bye.